Hey guys, this is episode 2 of the new show, and as you can see, we still have the working title up here. I'll go ahead and change that once we get a budget. Anyways, today I kind of wanted to talk about how Rudy Giuliani got booed during his birthday shout out, but that's kind of an old non-story. Nah, what I'm going to talk about today is this. This is the Happytime Murders. It's a Melissa McCarthy movie that's coming out August 17th, and it's basically a shock comedy about puppets fucking, killing, snorting, and a bunch of other shit that you'll never be able to unsee. Now, I'm not talking about this movie because I'm like running out the door trying to go see it. Nah, I'm talking about this because the LA Times article that's talking about how Sesame Street is suing STX Films, the studio that's releasing the Happytime Murders. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're about to go in the comments and talk about how, oh, Sesame Street just needs to get a sense of humor. Oh, fuck Sesame Street. But here it looks like they're just suing for trademark infringement. It turns out that the tagline the movie is using, No Sesame, All Street, could infringe on a trademark owned by Sesame Workshop. This is something called dilution. That's our word of the day. Dilution. Dilution basically happens when someone makes something confusingly similar to an existing trademark. Then, if that confusingly similar trademark fucks up the reputation of the current one, or makes people think that they're from the same owner, then dilution did in fact happen. However, Sesame Street isn't trying to get the Happytime Murders pulled from theaters. They just want them to stop using the tagline, No Sesame, All Street. So if Sesame Street could prove that the Happytime Murders either A, fucked up their reputation, or B, caused people to think they're made from the same person, then they could win the lawsuit. So let's break down these factors. Is this gonna affect Sesame Street's reputation?
We're gonna catch the bastards who did these murders.
Because bodies are gonna start piling up.
You're one of the best damn cops I've ever seen.
Yeah, probably. Little kids could easily see this trailer and right away associate the movie with Sesame Street. Though a reasonable adult could look at the promotion of this film and know damn well that Sesame Street had no involvement in this, it's gonna be hard for a little kid to make that same distinction. The funny thing is though, the Happytime Murders isn't even the first dark parody to make fun of the Jim Henson puppets. Back in 2003, a musical called Avenue Q came out. The musical had Muppet-like characters that were talking about porn,
The internet is for
racism,
I guess we're both a little bit racist.
and homosexuality.
I would feel free to say that I was gay, but I'm not gay.
It was actually co-written by this guy who did the music for Frozen. It's kind of off topic, but I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. But why didn't Sesame Street sue Avenue Q?
Racist.
Probably because Avenue Q made no mention of Sesame Street. Not in the musical, not in the promotion. Sure, they had puppets that had similar voices,
I'm not gay.
similar names, even similar looking, but they just never made that connection that Sesame Street was in any way involved with the production. The biggest defense that STX Films has is that they could claim that the movie was a parody. But they might have trouble proving it's a parody. The movie isn't really making fun of Sesame Street. It's more like just your typical Melissa McCarthy movie where she's flailing around everywhere and there just happens to be puppets in the movie. But the defense could actually work. Well, it could have, but it looks like STX Films already stopped giving a shit. Adam Fogelson, the chairman for STX Films, said that the company believed that the movie's tagline was a humorous way of letting people know that they weren't affiliated with Sesame Street. Meanwhile, in Sesame Street's corner of evidence, they cited a bunch of tweets. Literally a bunch of tweets. Literally, this is from the official court documents. But they bring up a good point. How did the public react to the Happytime Murder promotion? I looked up a bunch of trailer reactions on YouTube, and this was pretty much the sum of it.
Sit back and enjoy your snacks while we keep it real, yeah!
That is a yes.
Oh, what the fuck? Melissa being some weird shit.
And we're going to be doing a trailer reaction to the Happytime Murders. I have only heard...
Bro, what is this?
A fucking big idiot.
Why is that other thing a puppet? It's not even a puppet.
Y'all can't do the Muppets like this. Oh! Is that a Twizzler?
Suck your dick. Well, it's a great...
Whoever wrote this is fucking garbage. Whoever wrote this shit is on some drugs.
Oh my god!
Someone out there is killing puppets.
Hey, handsome. You looking for some?
This person, though, only had 1 or 2 reactions. The rest of the video was just actually her just watching the trailer. Like, I don't know if she maybe left the camera on by accident. She was live streaming this. I don't know what the fuck was going on. At this point, it's pretty obvious that STX Films was just using this tagline to drum up promotion for the movie. They probably knew that Sesame Street was going to come after them for this. The more news, more coverage, all this shit, you know, more people know about the movie now. Including me, because I had no fucking idea about this movie. Whether the marketing campaign actually infringes on Sesame Street's rights or not is yet to be seen, because this thing is still ongoing. But personally, I really don't know who to side with on the story, because on one hand, I do understand that little kids are going to see this, and I do feel bad for them because they're going to have that whole childhood ruining moment. Also, Sesame Street has the right to protect their image if they feel like it's being under attack or if they feel like it's going to fuck up their reputation. But on the other side, this film isn't even targeted to children. Like, it's targeted to adults. It's being promoted to adults. Little kids who watch Sesame Street are probably not going to have access to the trailer, let alone the whole movie. And if they do have access to it, then I'm pretty sure their image of anything wholesome has already long been tarnished. Well, that's all I got for today. Let me know if this video was any better. Let me know if it was even shittier. Anyways, tell me how it went. Should I keep making these? I'm gonna keep making these either way. I don't care what you tell me. I'm gonna keep making these. But all the sources, once again, that I cited are in the description. Hey guys, last minute updates to the story. It looks like STX Films won the lawsuit. So basically the tagline is going to stay on there, and Sesame Street Workshops, sucks for them. And that's all I got. Peace out. Peace.